RiverBender.com.
Sitting in the sun, I'm sure it'll hit me when I walk through that door tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna miss her. Oh, looky there, I've got a bite. All right.
Oh, welcome back. Daily show on a Tuesday. 9:19's the time, back here with Tom and learning more about the 34th annual Olden Days Festival. And really, what I think so cool about this, I told you before, I always think it's just such a great event. The weekend's a fun one, and it's great for families to come out and really just have a really fun weekend and not have to worry about nothing, you know?
That's it. We really try to cater to family fun, to have things to do for the kids. We got a whole Agriland play area for the children to use and the pedal tractor pull. It's really entertaining to watch those kids on that pedal tractor pull, pulling the sled. We got a little mini sled that works just like a big one does. The further you move down the track, the more weight it puts on it, and the kids love doing that. They love washing clothes. You would be amazed to watch those little kids wash clothes with an old-fashioned washboard and then hang them up. We put up a clothesline, and they hang them up to dry. It's just unbelievable the way kids will take to it.
Well, this is really cool. And now, Friday, you're setting up until 8 o'clock, but on Saturday, that's when the gates open for the whole day 7 to 5 p.m. That's a full day of activities for everyone to be a part of. And the blacksmith shop's going to be there all day, too, right?
Yes, it's open both days. It'll be running. They'll have the forge running. They'll be making things, answering questions, showing people how they do their work.
Really cool. And now, what's the garden tractor pull all about?
Garden tractor pull, there's a club in Jersey County that's strictly dedicated to garden tractor pulling. And they're sort of a subgroup of our club. They use our track dirt track to do their pulls on, and they bring in their little garden tractors that are all souped up, and you get out there and pull, and that is something to watch too.
You know what it is? I remember this now.
Yeah.
It was awesome. It was actually a really fun time. And then that pedal tractor pull happens at 1 p.m. on Saturday.
It does, yes.
And now what's the Parade of Power?
Parade of Power is when everybody that brings their antique tractor. We invite them to get in this little parade that we go around the club grounds, and everybody drives their own tractor around.
That's cool.
We pass through the information booth, and we hand out cards to the drivers of the tractors, and they'll put down their name and the make of tractor that they're operating and driving, and if they want something else about it, and they read it off over the loudspeaker as we drive by, and the people watch us drive by.
Oh, that's cool. Well, and now there's also some really good food that's going to be up there, isn't there?
Absolutely. The Tri-County Antique Club kitchen will be open. We'll be serving breakfast starting at 7 o'clock. We serve breakfast till 10:30, and then at 10:30 we'll switch over to lunch. There's other food vendors. There'll be a Pal's fish stand will be there, and others also.
You guys have really good biscuits and gravy, don't you?
We do.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I remember that from the last time I went.
Pancakes, biscuits, and gravy.
There you go. Well, and now, how many acres do you have to mow to get this ready?
We got about 20 acres there. We own 20 acres of ground. And when you take out the buildings and the trees, we're probably still mowing close to 15 acres of it, at least, maybe 16. Fortunately, we have a pretty big mower. We got an 11-foot turf mower that we use, and it makes it go pretty quick.
Yeah, well, and now that's what we were talking about before we came on the air. It's just the way the summer's been with as wet as it I don't think we've had this wet of a summer for a long time.
No, we certainly haven't. It's been a struggle to keep up with the grass, as everyone knows from their own yards. The grass doesn't mow very well. It comes out in clumps. Leaves windrows, and it's been a struggle this year to keep the grass under control.
Well, and now take me through, before we talk about Sunday, just a little bit of what you guys do as a club throughout the year.
Throughout the year, we have a meeting once a month on the fourth Monday of every month in the evening at 7 o'clock. We skip December and January and February, but the rest of the months we'll have a club meeting. Then in the spring of the year, we have the swap meet. That's always the first weekend in May. That's when you can bring in a truckload or a trailer load of whatever you want to sell. Limited things that we don't allow guns or explosives or obscene material. But other than that, it's pretty much open. And for $15, you can set up and sell. There's no charge to customers for the swap meet. They can just come in and shop.
Oh, really cool.
Yeah.
Well, and now I think it's great. Now, who wants to meet in February anyway? You know what I mean? But how do you guys accept new members, or are you
All the time? We're happy to have new members. Anyone is welcome. Anyone who, you don't have to own a tractor or be a farmer to be a member. Just come on out and join the club. It's $10 for an individual dues for a year, $15 for a family.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a really cool. I wouldn't expect it to be that low.
Yeah, it's been
fantastic.
that way for years and years.
And how do we reach out to get more information or to sign up? Should we just show up, or
You can do that. Go on our website at TriCountyAntiqueClub.org, and you can also get an application off of there. Or if you're at the Olden Days, just stop by the information booth and pick up an application.
Really cool. And now also on Sunday, it's 7 to 9 a.m. There's no admission charge?
Right. We don't charge on Sunday mornings. We try to encourage people to come on in, especially to attend the cowboy church or country church. And so we decided we was going to waive fees from 7 to 9.
That's really cool.
Well, beyond that, it's $5 a day for all day for adults, and children under 13 are free.
Well, and it's a really good thing to take children to. I mean, it's a really great
Absolutely, it is.
Learning opportunity. The demonstrations are really cool. And then you get to see some really cool tools and really cool just items from, back in the day.
Yes. And the kids really enjoy the barrel train ride. We have a little barrel train, and they can get on that. There's no charge for any of this activity once you're get through the gate.
And what can you
buy the food? It is no other charges.
But what can you spend $5 for anymore?
Exactly.
To get, Well, and now what's the country church look and sound like?
We have a minister who will come and give a short talk. We'll play some gospel music. Then the minister gives a short sermon, if you will, and we play a little bit more gospel music.
That's really cool. Yeah. Well, and that's going to be at 9 a.m. And does that run for about an hour?
About an hour, yep.
Oh, that's nice.
Then the rest of the activities get going again, threshing machine and sawmill and so on.
Now, what's threshing?
Threshing is threshing the wheat. We grow our own wheat. We put in about a half acre of wheat every year.
Oh, really?
And we have a old antique binder that cuts the wheat and ties it into bundles.
Oh, wow.
And then we pick those bundles up and put them on wagons. And we store it till Olden Days. And then we set up the threshing machine. It's a stationary threshing machine. It's driven by a tractor off of a belt pulley. And you throw the bundles into the machine, and it will thresh the wheat seed out of the wheat and kicks out the straw to the side. Then we have a stationary baler, and you put the straw through the baler and bale the straw.
That's really cool. That'll be really cool to see.
It is.
That's
it's
awesome.
Something to watch.
Well, and now who's going to be putting on the car show at 11?
We just invite anybody that wants to bring by a classic car or antique car that they show. We get some really awesome cars coming through there.
You really do. I've seen a couple of really nice ones.
Very nice.
Well, and that's going to be at 11. And is that done at a certain time?
They usually stick around till about 2 o'clock.
Oh, nice.
I'd say, yeah.
Well, and then back to at noon, that pedal tractor pull continues, and then for the kids to be a part of it, and really that'd be really fun to go try out too.
It is.
They'd be surprised pretty fast.
We divide the kids up mainly by age and weight, because obviously the bigger or the heavier the kid is, the more he can pull. So we try to classify them by age and weight, and we give little prizes to the kids for those that can pull on through.
That's really cool. Well, and now before we go any further, too, you guys said you guys do lunch.
We do. We serve lunch.
What's your lunch look like? I didn't know that.
We have barbecue pork chops, or pulled pork, pie, cake, drinks.
I'm in.
Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff.
And then at 1 p.m., the garden tractor pull takes place again.
They start up again, yes.
If you haven't seen one, it really is entertaining. I have a good time watching them. I really do. And now the plowing demonstration should be really cool.
Yeah, we hope to get that in this year. We've had some issues in the past with it being too wet, but hopefully this year it's dried out enough now we could try doing it. So what we do is we go out in the half acre where we had the wheat, and we have a couple guys with their tractors and plows, and they can plow. You don't see plowing anymore because everything's no-till now. So it's
What's that mean? Just because I'm not really familiar.
Okay, no-till means that they don't work the ground anymore. They have no-till drills that drill in the corn and the beans.
Oh, wow.
And they don't plow the corn or plow the ground anymore. but we have a little plowing demonstration for something you just don't see anymore.
That's super. I didn't realize plowing wasn't a thing anymore.
No.
Wow.
No, and through conservation efforts in certain land that's on hillsides or a certain degree of slope to it, they won't let you plow anymore because of erosion
That makes
considerations.
sense, yeah.
So it's all gone to no-till.
Well, that'll be really fun to check out then. That's at 1 p.m. And then you guys do that parade at 2 p.m. to
We do.
wrap up the scheduled events, but it runs until 4, so you can still go see the demonstrations.
Absolutely.
And now, what different types of vendors are going to be there in terms of just the demonstrations? I know you said washing clothes and stuff like that.
Yeah, we have demonstrators who will sell things like homemade woodworking projects.
That's super cool.
Yeah, and one that's selling homemade jams and jellies. We have people just selling various wares, vendors, that normally sell those types of things at events like ours.
That's really cool.
Yep.
Well, and then like I said, I think everything about it's just really unique. And also, there's a raffle drawing.
There is.
Now, take me through this. I didn't know that was a deal.
We do. We sell raffle tickets, chances on a pedal tractor. We get a pedal tractor that was donated from Seavers Equipment out of Jerseyville.
Wow.
A little Kubota pedal tractor. It's a $400 tractor that they donated for us. And we sell raffle chances on it. We have a quilt, a homemade quilt. We have gift certificates to Sinclair Food in Jerseyville, gift certificates to Farm and Home, a Melaleuca basket, and a homemade pottery item.
That's awesome. And its tickets are $1 for
$1 a piece or $6 for $5.
I am in. Now, do you have to be present to win?
Nope.
Oh, I like this even more here. No. Okay.
We'll draw about 3 o'clock Sunday afternoon, and you just put your name and number on the back of the ticket, and we'll call you if you're the winner.
Now, your apple pie baking contest, how do you register for that?
Actually, we're not having that.
Oh, you aren't doing that this year?
We're not doing that one this year, so that's not on this year.
That's okay, because are you still doing the tractor displays?
We are.
I love to go and buy those and see them. I went with my grandpa, and he had the time of his life because it reminded him so much of growing up, on the farm and different things. It was cool.
Exactly. There's so many people who come by and say, "Oh, well, I remember my dad or my grandfather having a tractor like that." Mm-hmm. We're talking about antique tractors that are over 30 years old for the most part, and maybe some of them are 50 years old. Mm-hmm. But people who have restored them, and they love to bring them in and show them, and that's what it's all about.
Well, and I'm on the website now just looking through the event page a little bit. And now what's Flout Building?
Oh, the Flout Building is our museum, basically.
Okay.
We have old-time items in there that have been donated to the club.
Yeah.
You can tour it. And we'll have the air conditioner running in there. So if it's a hot day, you go there to cool down a little bit.
Well, it's a fantastic building to go through. It has a lot of really cool stuff.
It does. It's just full of all antique items that you don't see anymore.
No. And now, so what's sawmilling? Just to take, is that going to be a demonstration too?
Yes, it is. We have a sawmill it's a big round saw blade. They cut up logs.
Okay.
They load the logs into the platform, and then they run them through the sawmill, and it buzzes them into boards.
Wow.
Cuts them into whatever size you want, 2x5, 2x4s, 2x6s, whatever, and just slices them up, screaming loud.
And now, what's a hit and miss engine? Because I'm a hit and miss human, so I didn't know. Is that kind of the same thing?
Yeah, those are those small engines that they used to have that would run like a water pump.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Really cool.
They go put, put, put. They sound like they're going to die, but they just keep going. The flywheel keeps them running.
I get you. Well, every time I go, it's really cool. And now for the kids, there's going to be the Agroland play area, correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And now, is that just a type of typical playground or some cool stuff in there?
That has a little barn up on stilts. They can climb up go up the steps, go in the barn, and then there's a spiral slide coming out of it, and they can slide down the slide. Mm-hmm. And underneath of that barn is a corn bin with shell corn. They can play in the shell corn. And we have some toys in there that they play with, and it's pretty neat for the kids.
That's awesome.
Agroland's also the place where they got the little washboard, and they can hang the clothes out.
That's super cool.
And we got a little schoolhouse if they want to play school. That's set up with a blackboard and desk in it. Another little building has got a kitchen in it, play kitchen. They go in there and play kitchen.
Wow. Well, and it's really cool because you don't get very many opportunities to, go inside any of that stuff anymore and really do it. And now what's also cool is it's $5 to enter both days unless you come from between 7 and 9 on Sunday.
Correct.
But once you get inside, all the activities are free.
They're all free.
And now the vendors and food is the only paid for.
Exactly.
Really cool. What else should we know about Olden Days in terms of parking, any type of logistics we should plan on?
Well, we're located 2 miles west of the junction of 109 and Route 3 on the way to Grafton, on the right-hand side of the road as you're traveling to Grafton, or we're 6 miles out of Grafton if you come up out of Grafton on Route 3. And we have free parking just out in front of the club grounds, and most of it's in the shade, actually. Now the trees are so big, but free parking, and you just walk up to the gate, pay your entrance fee, and come on in.
You're good to go. And now, if you put it into your phone, it's 23946 State Highway 3.
Correct. That's our physical address of the club grounds.
Really cool. And then just wanted to make sure that that's August 23rd and August 24th. And Tom, always great talking to you. Best of luck with the event. I know it's going to be a success, and thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
We'll take a quick break. More Daily Show comes right around the corner next.